ToyotaCon 2026 starts on Monday. I'm flying out Monday morning to be at Toyota's headquarters in North America in Plano, Texas for a few days to give you guys all these new reveals so far. Just get you up to speed. We'll get into today's news, but to get you up to speed, we've had the Camry Nightshade. We've had the Corolla Hatchback FX with that beautiful orange color and the white wheels. We had the refreshed Corolla Cross. We got the new BZ, formerly known as the BZ4X, but has way better range, more performance, better technology. Then we have the sportier offshoot of that, the CHR, sharing essentially the E10 TNGA guts of that new BZ. And then we got a BZ Woodland, a wagon that makes us just salivate, in my opinion, makes me salivate over more wagons in the United States. Okay, we have the Crown Signia already. I love that vehicle. It's pretty darn good. And then, you have this unexpected, honestly, it was a little unexpected for me. I didn't believe Toyota would make the BZ Woodland as good looking as it is and as capable as it is. But anyways, now that we're up to speed, let's get into the press release here. Toyota set to make waves with the all-new 26 TRD Pro color. Last year it was Mud Bath. Was it Solar Octane the year before? I can't keep up. Wave Maker is the new color, okay? And that's pretty darn cool, at least from the sounds of it. So guys, we can talk about colors, but what good is it to talk about colors? Some of you guys have been asking to minimize my head so you guys can see the vehicles better. Let me know if that is suitable for you guys now so you can see more on your phones or whatever device you're watching on. Okay, iForce Max, here we are reading the new 4Runner. Okay, obviously it's the TRD Pro model. All of these are all TRD Pro models. You will eventually be able, God, what's it called again? Wave Maker. You will be able to get Wave Maker in following years. Typically, that's how it works on non-TRD Pro models. To get you guys to pull the trigger on 2026 TRD Pro models, this is one of your treats. Now, you can still get the TRD Pro models in non-Wave Maker color, okay? But this gives you an idea of what some of you have been waiting for, all right? It's kind of like a turquoise. Lack of a better term, I mean, everyone's eyes pick up different things, and I'm seeing it on two different screens that are completely different. It looks a little bit more like robin's egg blue on one screen. On the other screen I'm looking at, it looks a little bit more, I don't know, sky blue. But yeah, I think turquoise is really what it's going to look like to the naked eye when I see this in just a couple days from now. So let's go through all the images. Well, here they all are together. Which vehicle do you think wears it the best? I don't know if it looks that good on the Sequoia or the Tundra, to be honest. All right, where Mud Bath looked fine on them. I definitely think this is a color for smaller vehicles, in my opinion. But I'll see you guys down below. Does it really matter if you like the color? That's all that matters, okay? And you'll get whatever vehicle you want. So TRD Pro Sequoia, Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner here. And you might be saying, Kirk, where's the Land Cruiser? Land Cruiser doesn't get TRD Pros. It's not a North American-focused product. The Land Cruiser, it's an international product. Therefore, in other markets, it gets like a GR treatment, like GR Sport. But for North America, TRD is really only exists in North America and in Japan. It mainly exists, the brand in Japan, as aftermarket performance parts, where here in the United States, they use it as packages and as their top off-roading trims. All right. Now, the Camry TRD was the last instance of Toyota using TRD in racing, and should I say cars too, because NASCAR used to be TRD. Now NASCAR has gone to the GR Camry, right? I believe. All right, it's all Gazoo Racing at this point, where TRD only lives on body-on-frame focused vehicles. Heck, the new RAV4, even though we don't have an announcement on it yet, but I'm pretty sure on my sources, the outgoing model had a TRD for a few years, a TRD off-road, not a TRD Pro, but a TRD off-road, and now it's going to have a GR Sport variant, all right, where Woodland, like the new BZ Woodland, for example, that Woodland term is being used for their non-body on frame off-road adventure focused vehicles. I hope that makes sense. If you want off-roady body on frame, it's going to be TRD branded. If you want off-roady adventure non-body on frame, like the RAV4, for example, or the BZ Woodland, those are going to be Woodlands. All are together. You know what? It looks really good with the amber daytime running lights on the 4Runner. That contrast, the turquoise with the amber, is gorgeous. And you have those amber accents on these bigger vehicles. It's 80 inches or wider. There you go. It's 80 inches or wider. That's why these vehicles on the Tacoma and the 4Runner don't have these amber lights, because the larger ones obviously exceed 80 inches. Okay, little drift action on the Sequoia. Looks good. I mean, I'm a big sucker for the wheels. Watch my review on the Tacoma TRD Pro. I really wanted to like fall in love with the truck, but unless you're doing stuff like this in it, it's really compromised because of the TRD seats, the ProMotions, or the dynamic, isodynamic seats. I always forget, right? Because it's only in one vehicle. All right, in this TRD Pro Tacoma. All right, so here are the images. I'm about ready to get into the press release, because there might be something else in the press release here, but I'm liking the color. And you won't start seeing this color until fall 2025. I can't believe it's mid 2025 already. I almost said you're gonna have to wait, 9 months, which is not that far from now. Like, I guess September marks fall, which is my favorite time of year. And that's going to be 4 months from now. 4 months from now, these will start pouring into dealerships. Yes, Terra was before Mudbath. So we had Solar Octane, then I think it was Terra, then Mudbath. You guys probably already let me know in the comments. Wavemaker is the 11th iteration of the bold and unique TRD Pro colors. This tradition started in 2015 with Inferno and was immediately a big hit, which is why, of course, they've stuck with it for 11 years now. So there's no other announcement here. I was hoping for maybe there's an announcement that the isodynamic seats were optional on the TRD Pro Tacoma, but yes, they're still standard on the Tacoma, as far as I know, for the 2026 model year. Wavemaker expresses an elemental spirit that evokes images of glacial depths and the thrill of new frontiers. Guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I mean, Toyota keeps slapping us with cool stuff. This might be the last one until we get the reveal of the new RAV4 on the 20th. I'll break it to you on the 20th. I'll be there live in person for the reveal. I don't know if honestly, I don't know how they're revealing, if there's going to be a live stream or what. But I will be there. I will give you the content, hands-on content on the new RAV4 redesigned fully hybrid well, that's not official. That's my words. Fully hybrid or plug-in hybrid for 2026. And we already have some of those images that they've teased us with the interior and those top-down shots as well. But this Tacoma looks so good in this color. Let me know if you guys agree. It reminds me of a color in the 90s. Like, this is the sort of color that I would expect to see on the old RAV4 convertible. Let me know if you guys would agree with that. It reminds me of a color of the 90s, and I'm loving it. I'm ready to soak it in. Have a great day, guys. Have a happy weekend. If you're wondering, guys, I look like I'm in an empty dorm room right now because I'm in the process of moving. I just put my down payment down today, and I'm very grateful for this experience, but keep me in mind. I'll be moving as much as I can Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday I hop on a plane to Plano for a few days, and I come back, and I have to keep moving and cleaning and just finding a new balance with the new house and a new way of living, essentially. It's exciting, very exciting. I'm grateful for all of you guys along this journey. I started this channel in 2018, never knowing where it was going to lead to. And here we are. Thanks to your guys' support, I'm able to pursue that American dream and buy my first house with my family. Finally, enough space for the kids to run and play. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and peace.